You're back with another one, and you see it. Top 10 hype games we secretly knew would suck. And I'm talking to you, Fallout 76. We definitely talking to you. Go ahead and like their video. It's Watch Mojo. Watch Mojo. You can see whether that's Watch Mojo, and they right there too. You can see it's Watch Mojo. Go ahead, like, sub. I just finished, literally just finished doing the J. Cole interlude reaction. That shit might get blocked as fuck, but like, either way, you getting three regardless. Three videos today, regardless. Also, happy Mother's Day out there to any mothers who watching this video. I doubt a mother watching my video, but let's get into it.
Why call it the Golden Gate Bridge if it's not golden?
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today
I don't even know
we're
what game
counting
that
down our
was.
picks for the top 10 games we all knew would suck, but we hoped wouldn't.
That Fallout right there, bro.
My companions and I are on a quest of sorts.
Oh hell no, 2000. That makes sense. Square ass face.
Unfortunately, the blade has been drained of its power.
They've been here for ages.
Oh yeah?
That's just
Keep
how
forgetting, I gotta
things
keep it
work
higher.
here.
It's mad low
For
in
this
normal
list, we'll be
videos.
looking at games that
That
we
is
held
hella
out
high.
for, despite all warning signs.
He's screaming into that
If you
damn
got any
mic.
games that you had high hopes for, despite all the evidence against it, let us know in the comments. Now on to a top 10 that we all thought would be awesome, but we just knew deep down inside it would suck. Here we go. Number 10, The Elder Scrolls Blades.
I didn't even play that. I was like, it's not gonna be anything close to Skyrim.
This game features both handcrafted and procedurally generated dungeons.
Whenever a movie spin-off is announced for a major franchise, it's met with a disappointing groan, and rightfully so. The name Elder Scrolls, however, does carry a certain weight in the gaming community, and Bethesda are masters at creating hype for new titles.
I had several opportunities to download and play this. I just was like, nah, I'm good, bro.
Still,
I'm
even
good.
by
I'll just stick
our
to Skyrim on my
lowest
Switch.
standards, we expected more. Shoddy and unresponsive controls, a bare-bones story with no open world, and the predatory nature of the game's microtransactions made this title a clear cash grab from a developer whose reputation was already on the decline.
So please come by and check it out.
Bethesda
You
was
really
falling.
need to see it right
Sorry,
on the front.
guys.
We'd love to see you. Please come by.
Number
They need
9,
to polish their
Crackdown 3.
games. I didn't even remember when this came out. Like, it was, I just remember Crackdown 2 and then they were like Crackdown 3, Crackdown 3, and I just don't even remember, bro. But dead ass, Skyrim is great game, but buggy as hell. Without mods to fix shit up, or like, like I played it on the Switch mostly, but I played it on 360. I played it on PlayStation 4. I played it on Xbox One, which is a 360 port, but we're not gonna talk about that. But it's always been buggy. I've had bugs every time I played the game through because I played it through 3 times. 100%, 3 times, not 100%. I played it through 3 times. Like, I've beaten the game 3 times. The main story, not like the side stuff. I'm still doing the side stuff on the Switch because
Franchise. When Terry Crews can't even save your game, it never really had a chance.
this does look kind of something I wouldn't play.
Number 8, Metroid Prime, Federation Force.
The most elite members of the Galactic Marines were chosen and put through intense training to form what would become the Federation Force.
Nintendo has something of a rocky relationship when it comes to their established franchises. Gamers begged and patiently waited for news of a new Metroid game, and Nintendo finally answered with Metroid Prime Federation
Delays got me
Force.
thinking Cyberpunk
Not
gonna
only
be on
was
this list too.
franchise icon Samus Aran absent, the game was clearly aimed at multiplayer audiences. Gamers expecting the next
What?
mainline game in the beloved franchise.
Terry
were
Crews, what does he have to do with this?
understandably upset, and
Was he the
game
sponsor?
heavily criticized by fans and
Very
critics
confused
alike
now.
upon release.
That was
Here's
kind of crazy.
hoping the upcoming Metroid Prime 4 will bring the franchise
Ooh,
back to its former
what is
glory.
that? This for DS or something?
Number 7, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5. Tony Hawk has had it rough in recent years.
That looks like a DS
Besides
kind of
not being
game.
recognized in real life, his games and their pedigree have dramatically dropped with each new release and peripheral. Activision won't give up a license when there's money to be made, though. So Robomoto and Disruptive Games were tasked with bringing the long-dormant property to modern audiences in just a few months.
Shoot, that look kind of cool though. I'm not gonna lie.
The result made even the most die-hard fans hide their faces in embarrassment. The game landed with
That looked like something you can literally just sit down on your couch, put a whole ass like video on or like some anime and shit, and like play that shit in the background. You know, like when they ain't talking about bullshit. This is why I watch. This is why I watch Dub, by the way. Just put that shit in the background and just, you know, start playing your DS. And then when shit gets popping, you start looking at, you know, pause the game, look at the thing. But backstory and shit, and like, yeah, I'm gonna just go on ahead and pull out Metroid. I don't got the attention span to be reading all them subtitles. I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
There had been 3
Losing focus. I'm like, shit, what he just say?
Production first began in 1996 by original developer 3D Realms before it was finally released in 2011 by Gearbox Software and 2K. 15 years is a long time, and even though fans were excited to finally have this long-delayed title, its lengthy and tumultuous development did not bode well. And predictably
Wait, they
enough,
only gave him a
the
few
game
months?
turned out to be generic and bland. A title clearly stuck in
Why is
the
he bouncing
90s.
off the wall like that?
I
Like,
wish
did they
Duke
do
had
that
simply
normally?
remained in his own time instead of leaving a Duke Nukem-sized stain forever in our hearts.
I named my daughter Duquette. I even got her tiny toy rocket launchers to play with. I hope she grows up to be just like you. You should record
Oh,
another
wow.
album.
Number 5.
I was about to say, because I
Daikatana.
never even heard of this game. But the remaster, I played that game. That's lit. Oh yeah.
Many
Oh,
of the games
yeah.
we enjoyed
This
today
game was
wouldn't
bad.
exist without John Romero, who helped create
This game
Wolfenstein
barely worked.
2
This is like a
and
Bethesda
Quake.
game.
His game
It
Daikatana,
works, but
however,
barely.
is certainly not a title that resides among gaming royalty.
My companions and I are on a quest of sorts, and this sword is our only means of continuing our journey. Unfortunately, the blade has been drained of its power.
A bizarre marketing campaign using a poster that announced Romero's intention to make gamers his, well, you can fill in the blank there, raised more than a few eyebrows. But still, gamers could be forgiven for hoping, given the hype and the name involved. Upon release, however, the game was lambasted for its
Bro, is that the spawn point?
atrocious AI and obtuse design
Bro.
decisions. John Romero certainly owned gamers with Daikatana, but not in the way originally intended.
Unless you go getting any ideas, young lady.
Number 4, Fallout 76.
He just dies.
So
What about
much
his
has
daughter?
already been said about Fallout 76.
He died from excitement for meeting his hero. And now his daughter doesn't have a father?
There's still quite a few people genuinely excited for the game.
Please
Gamers
tell
had
me he
long
not actually
requested
dead.
an MMO-style game set in the Fallout universe, and
Bro, look at that
78 looked to
fucking
finally fulfill that
head.
wish.
Square ass head.
However, like most wishes, there was a catch. Bethesda's decades-old and heavily modded creation engine, which was clearly never designed to handle the high demand of an online game with multiple players on a single server. The game crippled Bethesda's reputation, and the developer only seems to keep digging themselves in further with each new update. Fingers crossed for Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6. Number 3, Anthem.
So he's gonna slice them up. There it goes.
After Mass Effect and
Flopped so
Andromeda,
hard. I didn't even like
BioWare
Fallout
had a lot of
4.
trust to build back up among gamers
It worked.
with
I mean, it was
Anthem.
glitchy
The
too,
much-hyped title
but,
got off
but
to a
like
brilliant
I didn't
start with
enjoy
a
it as much as
jaw-dropping
Fallout
demo
3
at E3
and New Vegas.
2017, only to go mostly silent leading up to the game's launch. Gamers were cautiously optimistic about the Iron Man simulator, but after
Why did it disconnect? What the hell?
to finally fulfill that wish.
We gonna run it back. We gonna run it back.
There was a catch. Bethesda's decades-old and heavily modded creation engine, which was clearly never designed to handle the high demand of an online game with multiple players on a single server. The game crippled Bethesda's reputation, and the developer only seems to keep digging themselves in further with each new update. Fingers crossed for Starfield and Elder Scrolls
I'm
6.
surprised they even updated this game. Thought people dropped it. Let me make sure before
Number
I
3,
continue anything else. Let me make sure it's not fucked up. All right, cool. Everything should be working. I don't know why it broke, but
After Mass Effect Andromeda, BioWare had a lot of trust to build back up among gamers with Anthem. The much-hyped title got off to a brilliant start with a jaw-dropping demo at E3 2017, only to go mostly silent leading up to the game's launch.
Anthem's different. Anthem is definitely different. Anthem was trash, yes, but people did not give that game a chance. Like, it was hyped that we secretly knew it was something. No, it wasn't secret. Everybody was like, nah, fuck Anthem from a rip. Like, bro, you didn't even play it yet. So, I don't know. I don't know about this entry.
Gamers were cautiously optimistic about the Iron Man simulator.
Game didn't
but
even come
after
out, and they're
Andromeda,
just like, fuck
also
Anthem.
justifiably wary. Bugs and glitches drag down the title's already repetitive and grindy gameplay in a world far more linear and empty than originally promised. Reports of the game's development didn't help matters when it was revealed that most of the game was patched together in the last few months amid an already turmoiled production.
Well, crap.
I give him some time. He's got to learn for himself what he can and cannot do.
I suppose so.
Number 2, Shenmue 3. Even today, the Shenmue series still carries quite a bit of weight in the gaming community. Known for popularizing the use of day-night cycles and quick-time events, the first and second games were far ahead of their time. Naturally, fans had been clamoring for another entry, and at E3 2015, gamers finally got their wish, with series creator Yu Suzuki launching a Kickstarter campaign.
They've been here for ages.
Oh, yeah?
That's just how things work here.
Many were understandably hesitant, and after multiple delays, the game finally released to middling reviews at best. It was a game seemingly stuck in another time, and worse yet, it ended on yet another cliffhanger that might never be resolved.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Before we unveil our top
I don't
pick,
even know what
here
the
are
hell
a
that
few
game
dishonorable
was.
mentions. Predator Hunting
Something I don't
Grounds.
think I'll play it.
Asymmetrical multiplayer managed to make being the Predator boring.
How? It's the Predator.
Fast and Furious Crossroads. Even the developers of Project Cars
How do you fumble
couldn't
that so
save this
bad? Like,
broken
it's so
franchise tie-in.
easy.
What is it?
Mortal Kombat did it right.
You know how this town loves to gossip.
Okay, then. How about we go back to my place for dinner?
Mighty Number 9. Another crowd-funded disappointment.
You got guns, Maggot. I'll give you that. But you're too late. Attention all hands!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe
Bro,
to
it's
our
not the same
channel and
dude.
ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
Avengers.
Really? I haven't played this game yet. I was waiting to get my money up and I was gonna buy this game, but I mean, I don't think so anymore. I still might.
The hype for Marvel's Avengers game was huge, with eager gamers wondering what kind of game
When it's
would
on
it
sale.
be? Single player? An Ultimate Alliance style multiplayer? Turns out the answer was
Oh, that's what they
everything
were from,
and
the
the kitchen
Marvel's
sink.
Avengers.
It was a single player game, but also a loot-focused multiplayer live service title with battle passes and in-game currency.
No. No. Not a battle pass in the Avengers game. How?
Theo, work your magic. You're safe now.
Oh, you fucking him up.
With
though.
countless bugs, bizarre gear design decisions, and bland and
And that
repetitive
frame
gameplay,
rate. Oh,
it
no.
was savaged by critics, and gamers spoke with their wallets. To date, the game has yet to recoup its production costs, and with future DLCs being delayed, it doesn't look good for Earth's mightiest heroes.
They might drop that.
In the mood for more
Bro, they be getting them subtitles go crazy. You can definitely play video games now if you can hear shit. They be in there. I was lit. The audio mess up in the middle pissed me off, but I'm gonna fix it. I got a couple ideas. I have a couple ideas. Call it Golden Gate Bridge is not golden. My man be spitting straight facts. Marvel will be bad when they announced that the live service game was gonna have DLC and microtransactions long before they even showed the gameplay. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. Only thing I don't agree with is Anthem, because people really didn't give that a chance. It wasn't fair. It was still a bad game. I played it, and then I stopped once it started bricking people's consoles. But it was a bad game in general, because it was not fun. Flying around was cool, but then it was like, what am I doing? Like, what am I really doing? It's just I'm flying around killing things, coming back, flying around killing things, coming back. I'm not really doing anything. I don't really care about the story. The story's not that good to me. Like, it was whatever. But I'm gonna be out. We got more anime content uploading next. Don't worry, y'all see it. Y'all gonna see it. I'm out.